Hey everybody, Ryan Grant here, and in today's video I'm going to be walking you guys through step by step how to recover like a king for the gym. And this is super important because recovery is actually where the muscle growth happens, okay? If you don't allow your body to recover, then you're simply going to enter a state of burnout and you're not going to let the processes in your body that consequently result in muscle growth happen properly. You're not going to give them um, enough time to work their magic, basically. All right. So making sure you're recovering is extremely important. And step by step, I'm going to go through 5 different things you can be doing in order to help you recover. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So the first thing that I want to go over with you guys is actually have enough rest days. A lot of people don't do this, and what a lot of people think, especially at the start of their gym journey, is that more is more. The more they go to if they go to the gym more, they're going to gain more muscle. But if anything, this is far from the truth, right? And this is because you're not going to be letting your muscle recover, and as I just said, you're not going to be giving your body enough time to complete the processes in order to fully recover to stimulate muscle growth. And I want to give you guys this example in order to put into perspective how important recovery is. All right, so you know your phone, you know you've got a 100% battery life on your phone. All right, imagine your phone is at 5% and you put it on charge. However, you get impatient and you only wait 20 minutes. However, even though you take it off because you're impatient, it's not fully charged. Therefore, it goes back down to 5% really quickly. And then again, you get to 30%, but you get impatient and you take it off charge, but it goes back down to 5% really quickly. And this is because you're not letting it and you're not giving your phone enough time in order to charge and get back to 100%. However, if you gave your phone maybe a couple hours, it would be back to 100% and you'll be able to use your phone a lot longer again before you get back down to 5%. And it's the exact same thing with recovery and muscle growth. If you don't let your muscles recover, then they're sort of not going to get to 100% energy. Therefore, when you go back into the gym, they're not going to be as recovered. You're not going to be able to perform as well. You're going to be increasing risk of injury because they're not recovered. They're going to be more vulnerable. So recovery is extremely important. So making sure you have enough rest days is super important. And one thing that I want to clear up that a lot of people believe, and I'm aware that a lot of people believe, is that, you know, even though they may train 6 days a week, they think they're getting enough rest because they're giving their own individual body parts 2, 3 days of rest. However, what you need to be aware of is that, yeah, you may be giving your chest enough rest. However, you won't be giving your central nervous system enough recovery because you'll be using your central nervous system in every single workout, regardless of whether you're doing calves or whether you're doing shoulders. You're still going to be using your central nervous system, as that is a central point of your body, obviously, that is being used in all forms of exercise. Therefore, if you don't give yourself enough days where you fully don't do anything, then you are going to obviously increase the likelihood of you entering a state of burnout, and that is not how you grow muscle, my friend. So what I would highly suggest for you is that you do not go to the gym no more than 5 days a week at the absolute max, and you give yourself minimum 2 days of rest to let your central nervous system and to let your full body detox and recover, so you're ready to go again and you're fired up for the next session. Okay, so that is the first thing. I know it's so simple, but it's super important. Remember, the basics take us further if we actually master them. All right, so that's the first one. Now moving on to the second way to recover like a king is do not slack on your diet. Okay, and this sort of links to the first one, because what a lot of people, the belief a lot of people have, right, is because they're taking a full day off, they can take a full day off. And what I mean by this is that because they're resting, they can also take a full day off their diet. Like, they don't have to eat as much, for example. And the reason I say this is because my videos are tailored around skinny guys who want to bulk and gain muscles. And to be fair, that can be true, but to an extent, you know. On a non-training day, you can eat like 200 less calories, but that's it, right? You still have to eat a lot, and a rest day isn't an excuse to slack on the diet. And if anything, you're shooting yourself in the foot because you're not making your rest day as efficient as it can be if you're slacking on your diet. And this is because obviously all the nutrients that we consume, they can be crucial to optimizing the body's recovery during the rest days, right? For example, Protein provides amino acids, and protein stimulates the process of muscle protein synthesis, which is just basically the process of how our muscles recover, right? Carbohydrates, to put it into simple terms, are our body's source of energy. So if we consume less carbohydrates on our rest day, we are consuming less energy, which can help us recover. So you want to be consuming your carbohydrates, and obviously our healthy fats as well help our hormone regulation, which helps us sleep, and I'm going to get onto that in a second. But making sure you're not slacking on your diet is super important. So still consuming enough of the nutrients that your body needs, so it can help enhance and optimize your body's way of recovering during the rest days. All right, so make sure you're still eating your protein, make sure you're consuming your carbs, and obviously make sure you're consuming your healthy fats. And the third thing that I want to get into with you guys now is sleep. So many people neglect sleep, and this is where they're going wrong. Making sure you're getting enough quality sleep for your body is extremely important for recovery. And this is because during sleep, a hormone called your growth hormone is released. And this hormone helps, basically in simple terms, it helps your muscles recover, right? So if you're getting quality sleep, this hormone is going to be released, and obviously it's going to help you recover more efficiently, and it's going to help you recover quicker. However, if you have shit sleep, if you're going to sleep at 4 a.m. and waking up at 10 a.m. or like 2 p.m. and your sleep schedule is completely fucked, or you're getting like 4 hours of sleep a day, then you're going to wake up feeling tired, fatigued, and your muscles are going to be sore. Therefore, you're going to need longer to recover, right? So it's just going to make everything a whole lot less effective. And remember what I said at the start. Recovery is crucial to muscle growth, and sleep is super important in this process. So sleep, making sure you're getting your 8 hours, is super duper important. The penultimate thing that I want to go over with you guys in this video, number 4, is hydration. Hydration is super important for a few reasons, okay? First of all, it helps transport the essential nutrients around your body to your muscles, therefore obviously helping them recover, right? Secondly, it helps remove waste products. For example, when you're doing exercises in the gym, due to the anaerobic nature of the exercises you do in the gym, waste products such as lactic acid can build up in your muscles. That's just simply going to help remove the waste products. And the third main thing that helps is obviously cognitive function. So, hydration isn't just good for physical performance, but mental performance, which is also just as important. Mindset in the gym can be just as important as your physical performance in the gym, okay? And what is recommended by, what did I read? According to the National Academies of Science, Engineering and Medicine, 3.7 litres a day for a man is what you need to be having in order to basically just perfectly optimize how much you're drinking, okay? So that's the fourth thing, hydration. Now on to the final thing, and this is really simple again, but as I said at the start of the video, the simple things can go a long way. So just switching off, okay? Switching off, just, watching some TV, just going into a state of relaxation, whether that's sleeping or reading, or as I just said, watching TV or a movie, is so important, not just for you physically, but for you mentally as well. Because burnout can exist mentally as well, not just physically. And if you're constantly on the ball up here all the time, it can get mentally tiring. And as I said, if you don't let your body recover, then it can easily enter a state of burnout, and that can happen with your mind as well. And you don't want to do that, because that can halt you a lot. And one more thing before I want to let you guys go is, if you're still here, then that means you're a proper trooper and that you are serious about this whole thing. So give yourself a pat on the back. And because of that, I would love it if I could invite you guys to my very own free online community called the SlimToSculpt Alliance, where we have the mission of helping as many skinny men bulk and gain muscle in the most efficient way as possible. So many guys don't know where to start, and they do all of this stuff that they don't need to be doing, or that halts their progress massively. We've got over 170 people in the community already on the exact same journey as you, so you can hold yourself accountable. You can get help from me beyond these YouTube videos. Ask me a question, I'll get back to you straight away. All of that good stuff. It's a community, it's a family, we're growing bigger all the time. So if you'd love to join and that ticks all your boxes, then it's going to be the top link in the description. Completely free, no strings attached, all of that good stuff. So that is basically the end of this video. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and you've learnt something about recovery, why it's so important, obviously the 5 different things you can be doing in order to, you know, optimize recovery for muscle growth. And if you have enjoyed this video, then I'd really appreciate it if you could drop a like, a comment, and a cheeky subscription. You know, if you want to stay around and, you know, if you want my videos to help you on your journey, that would mean a lot to me, and I'll be very grateful if I can do that for you. And another thing as well, I upload every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday, so, you know, you don't want to miss that, do you, mate? You don't want to miss that. So without further ado, thank you very much for watching. I will see you guys in the next video.